Detroit's thousands upon thousands of vacant homes might not seem too valuable to many, but it turns out to thieves they are a great opportunity. Tonight, the first of its kind Wayne County Deed Fraud Task Force announced a major bust in a home theft ring. Our business editor Rod Maloney has the story. Rod?
Yeah, Devin, you know, this is one of those things we've been on for the last couple of years now. Local 4 viewers will know that. But it's one of those things we're also finding is happening more and more often. Somebody has a house that's for sale cheap. You want to get it. They give it to you, you pay, they use a fake deed, and then all of a sudden you realize after the sale is done that the person didn't own the house in the first place.
Detroit's classic old housing stock, spacious former mansions in Detroit's University District in this case, are attractive to buyers wanting big value on the cheap. And when vacant homes like this one on Muirland get noticed by scammers, well, they're finding it far too easy to pull off deed fraud.
Correct.
Neighbor Greg Leatherwood knows.
This one's been vacant for at least 6 years, 5 or 6 years now. Actually, the neighbors, all of us chip in, cut the grass, and try to keep it up.
That's the profile prosecutor Kym Worthy, Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon, and Register of Deeds Bernard Youngblood pointed out in a big news conference to announce they're about to change the game today. They say this man, 44-year-old James Webb, used that plan to scam nearly 24 people from Detroit to Ireland. Webb's charged with 34 counts of extortion, theft by false pretense, and selling fraudulent deeds, who's already in state prison for another deed fraud conviction. He targeted large vacant homes that looked reparable, this one located on the 1000 block of West Boston. Deed fraud unit attorney Latoya Willis tells us victims suffered crushing losses.
Oftentimes it was the last of their monies that they were spending thinking they were moving into these homes. They would make some changes, some updates, purchase furnaces, and only to find out that the property didn't belong to them.
Yeah, that makes me feel real good that they would take the time out or catching these things as they occur.
Now, there were 3 other people arrested as part of this scheme. They're going to be arrested and arraigned in the days to come. In the meantime, it's important to point out here that if you're going to be buying a home, you really need to make sure you get a proper title search, usually done by a title search company that is represented or is brought into the transaction by a realtor. Yes, it costs money, but it's certainly smart money in the least. Back to you.
Rod, what is the recommendation then for shoppers who need to know and need to find a way to find out if their seller is legit?
There is a website for that. There's an app for that, Devin. It's called WayneCountyLandRecords.com, okay? WayneCountyLandRecords.com. It is linked on clickondetroit.com. You can find it there. And once you get in there, you look for what's a little tab called Property Alert. Click on that, and that way you can put in an address, and they will tell you who owns the property, and that way you can know whether or not you're getting scammed.
Terribly important step in the whole process. All right, Rod.